I have two boys, Cameron and Kamari, and I was a heroin user. I went into treatment at Meta House. They introduced me to Safe Families.
Jen Schiller, who's the director now, she was looking for a host family for these two boys. We're very interested in taking these two boys, but we have this vacation coming up. Would we be able to take them with us? So she had talked to Nofia. Nofia said, sure, we could take them with us, and that's how we got to know Nofia and the boys.
It was 90 days that the family kept my kids while I went into treatment.
What Safe Families does so well is it allows those meaningful relationships to occur, and those meaningful relationships solve problems. They will solve problems of poverty, solve problems of homelessness, they solve problems of children needing that extra support to be educationally successful. The bill that we did here in Wisconsin has now become model legislation throughout the country. Over 20 states have adopted the same bill, leading to thousands of kids being in safer environments. And 93% of those kids end up back with their family. And so it works out well for the children, for the mom, the host families. It's big blessings for them as well.
The reward of helping a family out, of putting your faith into action and seeing that impact people's lives is, it's well worth it.
It's one thing to talk about it. It's one thing to say, there's all these people out here who need help and we should help them. But if we don't ever actually act on it, then our kids are just learning to feel sorry for people and not do anything about it.
You live in your comfort zone a little bit, and to get beyond that, you got to stretch yourself, and you got to make yourself a little bit more vulnerable, and that's not always comfortable. It's the best thing we've done as a family.
If all we do is decrease the number of kids in foster care, then I think we've been successful, because that's the whole idea of this program, is that the body of Christ should be able to come together and support the people of our community.
The foster care program is a reactive system. The state is reacting to abuse or neglect. Parents can't enroll their children in foster care, but yet parents will often say, I have a problem, and those parents need help. And so what Safe Families does, it allows the power of relationships to have one family help another family. It allows well-intentioned individuals who have background checks and meet all the criteria and very similar training to foster care to say, hey, we're willing to help out and open up our home.
It's something we've taken as a family that we're going to do this together. And so our kids have been super helpful. They're a little bit older than any kids that we have or would host. And so they can help out and they can really be a part of that.
That was hard at first. You have to give up part of your personal life too, just so you can be home to watch the little kids that are in your house. But it's also a lot of fun to just see them grow and to see their mom grow and to see them grow as a family.
And we've come a long way. It's been a whole year, and we still deal with Chris and Jim and their family. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful.
When something like this happens and you see the results, you can't look at this and not see God's handiwork in this.
If I didn't have Safe Families, I wouldn't have had the support that I needed to better my life. I have become more confident as a mother. I've been clean. I have not used heroin. I have been productively working. I hadn't worked in like 7 years, a job. So I'm just doing all the things that I wanted to do but didn't know how to attempt to do them.
As her friend, I'm just so proud of where she's come and how far she's gone and where she's going, and a scrappy thing, you know, like she knows what she wants to do and she's going to do whatever it takes to get there. And it's really cool to see that strength coming out of her, because when I first met her, I feel like it was more of a broken person, and now I feel like there's just this strong woman standing in front of us that's going to do whatever it takes to make life work for her and her boys.